everybody. Peace of the Lord to all of you. Happy, great Saturday, Sabbath. And I wish all of you have a good time. You know, and the best time for me is that the time we spend either learning or teaching. You know, days goes, years goes in your life. And what makes you different is not what you eat. Yeah, maybe food can impact your health as physical body, you know. But what makes you a different person is your education. The more ignorant you are, the more shallow, and the more even that will impact your physical behavior. The more educated you are, and the more you are a new person. And education, you know, is not a degree. You know, like I learned in my life, as you know, I graduated from universities, I have a master's degree, but it's not the degrees who made me educated. In fact, all university education is mostly the purpose of it is just to get a job. And maybe even these days, if you learn how to do plumbing better than having a degree, I mean, there's many degrees are useless these days. And the plumber, he will make 3, 4, 5 times from somebody have a bachelor degree. I'm not encouraging you not to study, you know, but I'm trying to say to you that education, mistakenly, people think that a person is educated because he have a degree. So if somebody have a PhD or a master's degree, people, they say he is educated. In fact, this is absolutely not true. It can be totally the opposite. In front of me, this is a video, and you know, I don't look for them, they come in my way. The name of the video is, How Do We Know Quran Was Sent by God? And you know, if the Muslims, they say Quran was sent by Allah, then I'm not going to argue with it. But saying that Quran was sent by God, this is a big fat lie. If you watch the video, which is very funny and very silly, you will see here as an example, this guy, he says that Allah, he made eternal challenge. And what is the challenge? To make Quran like it. If you remember yesterday, in my previous video, we have a Muslim, he is from those, you know, the Arab who do invade Africa, the white Arab, and they capture black African and send them to Europe in the old days as slaves. So he is descended from those Arab who go for a hunt, to hunt our brothers and sisters in Christ in Africa. And he was shocked when I showed him that too many chapters in the Quran and verses is taken from Umar ibn al-Khattab. And they are the major things in Islam, including the hijab, including praying toward the Kaaba, including taking the location of Abraham to pray, which is a false. Abraham never been there. So many major things in Islam, it was Umar ibn al-Khattab, who is the one who said, and Allah, supposedly, he copied exactly what Umar said. And then those people, they come and they say to us that Allah, he made a challenge that nobody can make Quran like this. Isn't it silly to say to me that you have a God, you make a challenge to make a book like this book? Well, I wrote many books. Who can make a book like mine? A page like mine? And you know, just to make it simple for you, if you make a page like mine, obviously you're copying me. So you lost already. It doesn't matter how good you are in the language. It doesn't matter really, because making a book like this is just a stupid idea. So eternal challenge. And what the challenge
incapacitates creation from producing anything like it. You cannot imitate the Quran. You can't produce something like the Quran. And in fact, in 3 different places in the Quran, Allah challenges creation to produce.
You know, and then you go to the Quran, you will see Allah is quoting the quote, quoting the end. Allah is quoting Sulaiman. I thought nobody can quote the Quran. I mean, nobody can make Quran. But the Quran is a book of he said, she said. I mean, just to show you how stupid this Quran is. Who is the one making the Quran in this chapter as an example? Even the name of the chapter, as an example, chapter 27, is called the chapter of An-Naml, which means ants. Why it's called ant? Because the ant is talking. So here you see how stupid, silly, the stupid religion. They claim that Allah, to prove that the Quran is from God, that Allah, he said, can you make Quran like this? When the Quran is quoting the ant, which means the ant is the one making the Quran. And look at this at the story. Sulaiman is flying in the top of a flying carpet with all his kingdom. It's like a cartoon. It's a cartoon. Even cartoon, they will not make it the whole kingdom flying. According to Muslims, Sulaiman, he have an army in the length of 2,500 miles. 2,500 miles long. Imagine how big the army. With their equipment and their animals and their horses, all of them, and his ministers and his slaves and his servants, all of them are in the top of one flying carpet. And when Sulaiman was flying in the sky, he heard one ant. A Muslim in Discord saying to me, hey, the Jews, they killed the Messiah and you support them. Abdul, you see here, you see the stupidity of the Muhammadan. The Muhammadan believe that Jesus was not killed. But in order to convince you that you should not support the Jews or Israel, he say, the Jews killed Jesus and you support them. You stupid idiot. Your God, Allah himself, he support the Jews. You want to show you? Isn't it your God in the Quran says, go and kill the Palestinian, commanding the Jews? In chapter 5, verse number 21, Abdul. And because the Jews refused to kill the Palestinian, Allah get angry from them? Huh? Anyway, here you see another story. Muhammad is just an ear. The Quran, in chapter 9, verse number 60, 61, it says that he is an ear. What does that mean? Muhammad is not even exist as a man. Muhammad is an ear. If Muhammad is exist as a person, Muhammad is a person who copy other people. If Muhammad does not exist, the one who wrote the Quran, he is just copying other people. And here in the Quran it says, and the Quran saying, the Muslim says to you, who can make Quran like this? But look what the Arab they said about the Quran. The Arab who Allah challenging them to make Quran like this, they say he is an ear, which means he copy whatever he hear and he put it in his book. Here, when the Muslim they explain that in their interpretation, you will see a difference between the translation and the interpretation. The interpretation says clearly that Allah is an ear, Muhammad is an ear, which means he put in his book whatever he hear from people. And we have tons of example about this. When Muhammad he quote this story, the story about Sulaiman speaking to the ants, this is a story taken from the legend of the Jews. Jews, they tell to their kids, only foolish people will believe in it. Flying carpet, flying horse, Sulaiman magic, Sulaiman penis, all kind of madness. Muhammad, he take the stories, which is absolutely legend, and every Jew, he knew that, and he put it in his book, and he claimed that the one who mentioned this story to him is his God, Allah. The Muslim, they are talking about that this Quran, nobody can make like it. In the same video, I'm not going to play the video, you know, because you know them. But if you go here, You will see this Abdul here as an example. He said, when the Prophet was reciting the chapter of An-Najm, they were saying in the video that when you hear the Quran, they say there is a Christian minister, he heard the Quran and he said, this cannot be a book made by man, this is made by God. When I heard somebody, a child, he is singing the Quran, they brought a child, he have a nice voice, singing the Quran, he said, my body was shivering. And here we ask the Muslims, I have a challenge for you. What about you let somebody, he don't have a nice voice, singing the same verses? Let us see if his body will be shivering. Same time, the person you are singing the Quran for him, he do not know Arabic. In the top of that, why you are even singing the Quran? Isn't it the Quran said that the one who adorned the language, decorate the language, decorate the words, is shaitan? According to the Quran itself, that the one who come with the beautiful language is shaitan. So if the Muslims saying that nothing like the Quran, and they claim it's beautiful, which is laughable, especially for the one who speak Arabic, the Quran itself saying that the one who come with decorative speeches, beautiful speeches, nice language, that is the shaitan. Here, in the verse in front of you, it says, thus we have made for every prophet an enemy from the devils and mankind. And those devils, the genie is a devil in Islam, inspire one another with decorative speeches, beautiful speeches. So according to the Quran, shaitan, he can make extremely beautiful speeches. And then the Muhammadan, they come to us and they say the Quran is a beautiful speech. But not for me. The second you know what you are reading, you will see how stupid the Quran is. If there is any Muslim would like to join us, and by the way, in the video, just to show you the deception of those people, this guy in the video, he said that the Quran was so beautiful to the point when he did recite the chapter of Al-Ahzab, sorry, Al-Najm, everyone was in the mosque. When he heard the verses of Muhammad, he bowed down, including the pagans.
Believers with the Prophet ﷺ, with the mushrikeen that were opposed to him, they fell down in sujood before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
The liar, he did not tell the truth. The truth is that yes, the non-believers, they bow down, but not to Allah, to the three daughters of Allah. This is where Muhammad, he received the Satanic Verses, and I can show you the reference from their books. You can go, all of you right now, read the same chapter he is talking about, the chapter of An-Najm, and you will see where it says that the believers and non-believers, all of them, they bow down. Why? Because Muhammad, he praised the three daughters of Allah, which is the pagans, like Muhammad, the Arab, they worship them. This is why those pagans, they bow down, not because the Quran was nice. You see how they lie in the video? He said when the Prophet of Allah, he recited the chapter of An-Najm, because it's amazing. Those people, they bow down. It's a lie. Because shaitan gave Muhammad, according to Muslims and according to the Quran, he gave him Satanic verses.
Wasalam recited this verse. All of the people in the haram, the believers with the Prophet. فَاسْجُدُوا لِلَّهِ وَاعْبُدُوا. The narration, it mentions that after the Prophet ﷺ recited this verse, all of the people in the haram, the believers, with the Prophet ﷺ.
Which verse? The chapter of An-Najm. We go right now, we check the interpretation for the verse, you will die laughing. You will see how they lie. They don't want to tell you in the video that because the Prophet, he recited Satanic verses, those people, they bow down. They made it about something else. He said because the Quran was amazing. To the point even non-Muslims, they bow down to the Quran. So if we go right now to the Quran here, we will find the following verse. Just to show you how Muslims are satanic, there's no question about it. Because why this guy is lying about the reason for non-Muslims to bow down with Muhammad? Do you agree with me? If the Muslims are honest, shouldn't they say, well, the reason those people, they bow down because Muhammad received Satanic verses and he worshipped their gods. He worshipped their gods. Muhammad, he worshipped the gods of the pagans. But according to the video, the Arab, the reason they bow down because the Quran was so beautiful. Can you believe it, how those people, they have no dignity?
Meaning surah, until he reaches the last section of the surah. فَيَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ. He can najm out.
Which one?
The Prophet ﷺ goes to the haram, to Mecca, and he begins to recite Surah Al-Najm out loud before everybody. وَالنَّجْمِ إِذَا هَوَىٰ مَا ضَلَّ صَاحِبُكُمْ وَمَا غَوَىٰ وَمَا يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ. He continues on reciting this beautiful and very powerful in meaning surah until he reaches the last section of the surah. فَاسْجُدُوا لِلَّهِ وَاعْبُدُوا. The narration, it mentions that after the Prophet ﷺ recited this verse, all of the people in the haram, the believers, with the Prophet ﷺ, with the mushrikeen that were opposed to him, they fell down in sujood.
What a big, fat, scammer liar. Let us get you busted. Here you ask yourself, those are religious people. If those are the religious Muslims, are a bunch of liars and they are fabricating story. Yes, the pagans, they bow down with Muhammad, but because Muhammad was worshipping their God. Their God, sorry, not God. Goddess. The female daughters of Allah. So here you will see that when he was reciting the Najm, Muhammad, he mentioned the three daughters of Allah. And he said, their intercession is a must. Their what? Their intercession is a must. And this is what the reason those people, they bow down. Not because they like the Quran, but because he just mentioned the names of their goddess. Can you believe how much hypocrite those Muhammadan? This is an Islamic center. They have a big center, I don't know where this one is in USA. And they are lying to their teeth about the reason. No dignity whatsoever. No honesty whatsoever. So if we go right now and we check the verses he was saying, you will see the following. You see here we check facts. We don't make speeches like the Muhammadan lying. Here we prove what we say and we say what we prove. We don't make things up. Muhammadan, every Muhammadan is a liar until he proved the opposite. Put that in your mind. They lie with no shame. And the more the Muslim is religious, the more he is liar. Which means the more he is close to Allah, the more his lies is skyrocketing. So this is the book of Ibn Kathir. This is the book of Ibn Kathir. Got this. And how many of those who had migrated to Ethiopia came back when they thought that the idolaters of Quraysh had become Muslims? Why? Because they heard that Muhammad and the pagans are praying together and they are bowing down together. But those reports come through Mursal chain, so it's not proven, by the way. But then he continues saying, in his recitation of the revelation, Shaitan, when he spoke, Shaitan threw some falsehood. So Muhammad recited falsehood from Shaitan. Imagine the Muslim, they say, nobody can make Quran like this Quran. And then the Quran itself says that Shaitan made Quran. And Muhammad recited the Shaitan of the Quran of Shaitan, and Muhammad did not even notice that this is not from Allah, this is from Shaitan. I mean, do you see the stupidity? How in one hand you challenge to make a book like this, and then you say to us that Muhammad himself, he received Satanic verses, and Muhammad himself did not notice that those are Satanic verses. And not only he did not notice them, but he published them, and he recited them, and he bowed down for them. And look, the Satanic verses is very clear. He said clearly, the three daughters of Allah, he mentioned their names, their intercession is a must, which means you cannot be saved from the day of judgment of Allah unless you worship the three daughters of Allah. I'm looking here in the English to see where is going to show the story of the three daughters of Allah. Until now I don't see it, but let's see. Maybe it's there. Because most of the time the English Ibn Kathir is different from, yeah, I cannot find it. I cannot find it. Where is the story? I will show it to you in Arabic, and you will be surprised. What is the story about the Muslims and Muhammad? They are bowing down together. It's not there. I don't see it. They took it off. Let me show you the Arabic just to show you why you cannot trust any Islamic translation for any book, including the Quran. This is the Arabic Ibn Kathir. I will post the link for you. And this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This is what? This is the official Kingdom website of Saudi Arabia. This is government website. This is not Christian Prince website. Take a note. In this website here, we have Tafsir Ibn Kathir. All what you need to do from your side is to open the link and use Google browser if you are using computer, or you can do it in your phone. Just click a translation, you can translate the page. So Arabic is not a problem because now, thank God, we have technology can translate for you. Here it says, the messenger here did read, he was reciting. Let me translate for you using Google. Remember in the video he said that the reason those people they bowed down because the Quran was so amazing. But reality is the following.
He said, the messenger of God, may God's prayers and peace be upon him, recited Al-Nam in Mecca, and when he reached this place, have you seen Al-Lat and Al-Uzza, and Manat, the other third, he said, then Satan put it on his tongue, those are the highest cranes, and their intercession is hoped for. They said, he did not mention our gods well before today. So they prostrated and they prostrated.
Did you hear it? In the video they said They prostrated because the Quran was so beautiful. Are you with me? In their video, they said that the pagan Arab, they prostrated because the Quran is so beautiful. But the reason they prostrated because he is worshipping their gods, which means Muhammad is a fraud. He just mentioned the 3 daughters of Allah, the goddess, and he called them the high cranes, and he said their intercession is hoped for, is a wish, is a supplication. You pray that the daughter of Allah will intercede for you. And because of that, look what even that the text is so clear. The pagan Arab, they said, he did not mention our gods well before today. Our gods, do you see it? What Muhammad just did? So they prostrated, and he did too. So now Muhammad and the pagan Arab, they are worshipping the 3 daughters of Allah. But in their lies videos, they claim that the reason those people, they bow down because the Quran was so beautiful. Do you see, Abdul, how we get you busted? Do you have a shame? A mosque is making a video like this, saying that people, they love the Quran because it's so beautiful, and this has always happened, to the point even in the time of Muhammad himself, the pagan, they bow down after they heard the Quran, so why did they not convert? And then when we check, we will find that this has happened because the pagan and Muhammad, both they worship the same God, or gods, the 3 daughters of Allah.
And this is nothing new. On one occasion, the Prophet ﷺ goes to the Haram, to Mecca, and he begins to recite Surah Al-Najm out loud before everybody. وَالنَّجْمِ إِذَا هَوَى مَا ضَلَّ صَاحِبُكُمْ وَمَا غَوَى وَمَا يَنطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَى. He continues.
By the way, how come the Quran now is not beautiful? You are reading the Quran in Arabic. If it's a beautiful, should be beautiful anyway. You sing it, you don't sing it. With nice voice, without nice voice. Anyone sees something beautiful in what this guy is saying, he's reading Quran. What is the beauty of the Quran? A minute ago he said, when you hear it, your body will be shivering. Anyone, his body is shivering. Look, I will play it for you again. Sing it to us again.
Recite Surah Al-Najm out loud before everybody. وَالنَّجْمِ إِذَا هَوَى مَا ضَلَّ صَاحِبُكُمْ وَمَا غَوَى وَمَا يَنطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَى. He continues on reciting this beautiful and very powerful in meaning.
Beautiful? There's a God, he swear by the falling stars. If there's falling stars, I mean, your God, he is so stupid to the point he think that the stars, the meteor we see in the sky, they are falling stars. Have you ever heard of a God, he swear by a falling star? Who is greater? Who is greater? Your God or the stars? I swear by something is greater than me. So when somebody swear by God, because God is, is God. When somebody swear by his mother, because he's born of her, he love her, he adore her. Allah swear by the stars for what reason? And since when the meteor are falling stars? And look at this amazing, beautiful, powerful. By the star as goes down, your friend has not gone astray, nor has erred, nor he does speak of his own desire. But we just found that this is a story about where Muhammad received Satanic verses. How he is not misguided, how he is not speaking from desire, when you in the Quran saying that Shaitan made him speak Satanic verses. Are you following with me, guys? Are you connecting the dot? The same chapter saying this is amazing by the foreign stars, which is stupid. Your friend, which is Muhammad, has not gone astray. Are you sure? But here it says when he was reciting this chapter, he received Satanic verses. But take to Abdul, how he is not gone astray, and now he is worshipping the three daughters of Allah. Who is Abdul who dare to join us and tell us why Muslims are lying? Video maybe. The chapter of التفاحة. شنو هذا؟ تفاحة عيني؟
أنا ودي توقف وأنت تترجم، إيش رأيك؟
نعم إن شاء الله، فقط يعني إن شاء الله فيه خبر يسركم.
يسرنا. طيب الآن أو بعدما تترجم؟
قالوا لي الآن.
الآن يلا.
في إنسان أظن.
طيب أنا ودي تترجم بعدين نشوف الخبر. وعندهم خبر صار لكم.
نعم.
يمكن يوزعون عليكم على 1000 يورو يمكن.
أو الخبر.
ما شاء الله. ما
So
شاء
now this is
الله.
the guy again. This is the same video.
ما شاء الله.
They're
كم صار؟
gonna do a trial.
سيباستيان.
They ask for a volunteer, a person who is not a Muslim, who don't know Arabic. Can you come to the stage? This guy, I think he said his name is Sebastian.
Can you speak English?
Bismillah.
A little. Okay, come. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر.
ما شاء الله. ما شاء الله. ما شاء الله. I'm very happy to meet you. I'm very happy for this news, ما شاء الله. الحمد لله.
Il est heureux que tu aies pris cette décision aujourd'hui. C'est une bonne nouvelle pour lui. طيب شوف حاوره ونحن
طيب هو ايش اسمه؟
سيباستيان.
سيباستيان. طيب اسأله هو كم عمره ما شاء الله؟
T'as quel âge
How old is
Sébastien?
he?
J'ai 26 ans. 26 سنة.
26 سنة.
26 years old.
طيب هو جاء إلى هنا لأجل ماذا؟ ما الذي جعله يأتي هنا؟
Anyway, just to go. Let us go to
ايش
the part.
الأشياء أحسن أشياء له؟ أنا هل يفهم العربية أو الفارسية؟
Do you understand
يقدر
Arabic?
يفرق؟
Est-ce que tu comprends les langues étrangères telles que l'arabe, le perse ou autre? Non.
No, he does not know Arabic.
ما يقدر يفرق، يعني لو أتكلم مع عربي أو أردو أو فارسي ما يقدر يفرق.
He said if I speak to him in Urdu or Persian or Arabic, he don't know the difference.
Maintenant le cheikh parle avec toi en ourdou, en perse ou en arabe, tu peux pas faire la différence. لا يفرق.
طيب قل له أنا سأعطيه جملتين أريده أن يحاول يكتشف الفرق بينهما.
Là il va prononcer deux phrases et il veut que tu vois.
I will give you two sentences and now it's your job to find if there is difference between them.
Est-ce qu'il y a, ou plutôt tu lui fais ressentir ce que ces phrases ont fait sur toi. D'accord? Donc tu vas essayer de lui dire quelle est la différence entre ces deux phrases. Que tu ne comprends bien sûr absolument pas.
طيب.
So, yeah, so now he will do the test of the truth. That this is a book by Allah. You will love it when you hear it. Even though, look, he don't know Arabic. He don't know Persian. He don't know Urdu. He don't know the difference. But now when I recite for him, I will recite two different things. One is a true Quran and one is a fake Quran. And look what his heart will choose.
طيب اسمع الكلام الأول.
Hey, Blight, listen to the Quran. This guy is making Quran, the chapter of the apple. Listen carefully.
ذكر رحمة ربك عبده زكريا إذ نادى ربه نداء خفيا قال رب إني وهن العظم مني واشتعل الرأس شيبا ولم أكن بدعائك رب شقيا وإني خفت الموالي من ورائي وكانت امرأتي عاقرا فهب لي من لدنك وليا يرثني ويرث من آل يعقوب واجعله رب رضيا.
Oh boy.
هذه الجملة الأولى قل له.
He said this is the first sentence. All right? So this is the first Quran. Remember, he did not say to him this is the Quran. He said to him, which one of them, of those two things I will say to you, your heart will make you like more. Your heart. Because remember, he didn't understand anything. So he said, this is the first one.
Ça, c'est donc la première phrase.
طيب ياخذ الجملة الثانية.
Là maintenant,
So now, the second recitation. Listen carefully. Second recitation.
il va prononcer la deuxième phrase. Essaye de dire est-ce qu'il y a une différence entre les deux.
نحن اجتمعنا في هذا المكان.
Now he is fabricating Quran. Listen carefully. This is not Quran. This guy is fabricating now Quran. And then he asked the guy, which one you like more? He said he liked the second one, which means he liked, his heart felt better to the second one, which is the fake Quran.
Il va prononcer la deuxième phrase. Essaye de dire est-ce qu'il y a une différence entre les deux.
نحن اجتمعنا في هذا المكان ثم جلسنا في هذا الزمان ثم التقينا معك وجلسنا معك وأنسنا لما لقيناك ثم سوف بعد ذلك نفارقك لكننا سوف ندعو كثيرا لك. طيب هذه الجملة الثانية.
Ça, c'est la deuxième phrase.
قل له هل شعر بفرق بين الكلامين؟
Est-ce que tu
Now, did you find any difference between the two?
as ressenti une différence entre les deux phrases? Est-ce qu'il y en a une parmi les deux qui a peut-être touché ton cœur?
Voilà, la deuxième.
La deuxième, الجملة الثانية.
ارتاح إليها. طيب.
He liked the second one. He liked the fake Quran. Imagine those Muslims, they brought thousands of people to show them how amazing the Quran. And here you see, by the way, how easy to fabricate in Arabic something sound like the Quran. So now, if I bring a Muslim here to the stage and I play for him this, he will not notice that's not the Quran. He will believe this is the Quran. Even Blight, the one who called me, who speak Arabic, he said to me, are you sure this is not both Quran? Correct, guys? Did Blight, the one who called me 15 minutes ago, did he say in the chat in Discord, are you sure this is not both Quran? So even him, he speak Arabic, he thought that both are Quran. And this is telling you that the challenge of Allah to make Quran is a joke. This guy, he just make it up on the stage. We sit with you, we eat with you, we have fun with you. This is what he's saying. I'm asking because I never even heard the video. No. You said, are you sure? Because I played the video already. So what do you mean I'm asking? You heard the sentence both. You heard him speaking the Quran and you heard him to speak in the false Quran. And you said to me, are you sure that both are not Quran? Aren't you sure that both are not Quran? Or they are not Quran? Your text is there. So here you see how embarrassing. And now this guy, he started explaining, you know what, this is not always work. Look like his God, Allah, could not make his Quran work all the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. And here, by the way, you will notice how the same verses in the Quran, when they bring somebody have a nice voice, you know, a person with nice voice, if you sing anything, even if the song was about shit, people will like it, especially if it's a different language. Is that correct? If somebody have a nice voice, even what he is saying is so dirty, just because his voice is nice, and he have the skills to make it like, you know, a melody, people like it and sing it and copy it and remember it. I remember now a commercial which was played when I was a kid. Commercial. Since I was 6 years old. So this commercial is stuck in my head because I was singing it. The music was nice, the word was nice, the voice was nice. Here you see the stupidity. What about we focus on the meaning of the Quran, and then we will see how stupid this book is. So Shaitan he throw in the mouths of all the prophet of Allah satanic verses. If we ask blight, who is the one who caused this to happen? Is it Shaitan or Allah? Who is a Muslim can answer? Let us guess. Guys, who is the one who caused satanic verses to be thrown? Huh? Blight, he said Allah, of course. Huh? Guys, look. Blight, he said in Discord, he said Allah, of course. So how stupid this religion is. So why the Quran says Shaitan throw the satanic verses if Allah is the one who throw it? People, do you see what he said? He says Allah, of course, is the one who throw the satanic verses in the Quran. So the conclusion, satanic verses is not satanic. It is from Satan. His name is Allah. Because both are one. As long as you agree that all the verses of Shaitan thrown into the revelation, it's Allah who made it happen, caused it to happen, that means Shaitan, he did nothing. This is satanic verses of Allah. He is the one who throw it. And why Allah want to do that? Who is a Muslim can tell me why Allah, he want to throw satanic verses in his book? What is your reason? Who is a Muhammadan have little intelligence can tell us why your God, as a blight he agreed, why your God is throwing satanic verses in the Quran? Blight, he answered, he says, Allah, he do as he wish. Yeah, Allah, he do as he wish because it's Shaitan. You know, he have no ethic. Correct, guys? If you have no ethic, you do as you wish. If you have ethic, you don't do as you wish, because your wish will not go against your ethic. But when you have no ethic, your wish is unlimited. So Allah, he throws satanic verses in the Quran, and then he play. Look at the drama. It turned to be Shaitan. He did not do nothing. It was Allah. He throws satanic verses, and now Allah will take it off. It's like, you know, I shoot you and I will save you. I mean, why you save me? Why you shot me anyway? What is that? What a joke. And then they say to us that the book of Allah is preserved by Allah. No, it's not. You just agreed that Shaitan is Allah and Allah is Shaitan, and the one who is throwing satanic verses is Allah himself. Shaitan never changed. But are you saying to me that the Quran you have today, do you swear by Allah that the Quran you have today is never changed?
Never changed. It's like the meaning and the wording.
Will never change. There's other meaning. I mean, there's when I say never change, never change. So never change or never change or change.
It never changed the way it came from Allah. Yes, that's what we call it.
So what is the first chapter your prophet here received from Allah? Where we can find this in the Quran? Is that chapter 96?
Let me type it out.
Huh?
What chapter? Wait, let me type it out for you. What chapter is?
The Muslims do not know. They don't know. They are learning from me.
Chapter 96. Yeah, chapter 96.
So you just said the Quran never changed. So if Allah gave Muhammad Quran number 1, and now Quran number 1 is Quran number 96. So who is the one who changed the location of the Quran?
Well, actually, that's a good question. I won't lie. So yes, we know that Iqra came first, and there's other ones. Baqarah, parts of Baqarah, we know it came last, and all that. So there's a hadith. There's a lot of hadith on the topic, but I'll give a short one. So it was narrated by Ahmed, Abu Dawood, at-Tirmidhi. I'll skip the isnad. And it was basically like, what made you put Anfal next to Tawbah, and what made you put, and why did you not put Bismillah Rahman Rahim at the start of Tawbah? This is part of the hadith. As then Uthman radiallahu anhu said, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam used to receive the revelation of surah with many verses. When they were revealed, he would call his scribes and tell them, put these verses in the surah where such and such is mentioned. Al-Anfal was one of the first surahs to reveal in Medina, and Al-Bara was one of the last parts of the Quran to be revealed. Its stories were similar to those mentioned in Al-Anfal, so it was taught to put it as part of it. The Messenger of Allah was taken, died, while explaining whether it was indeed part of it, so they were put next to each other. And the line, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So basically, the ordering of them was given to us by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Is that an authentic hadith?
No. It is, what rating is Sahih. It is narrated by Ahmed.
Either you say to me, it's authentic or not. Is it authentic or not authentic?
Sahih, so yes, it's authentic.
It's authentic. So guys, take note. He said it's authentic. So Muhammad himself is the first one to change the word of Allah, because Muhammad have no right to change anything. Muhammad is just a warner. You just said everybody heard you. Everybody heard you. And I asked you, is that authentic? So now you have no excuse. You said yes, it's authentic. So you are saying.
Did I ever say that? The wording? I said he changed the plate. Look, in the hadith it says, why was Tawbah put beside Al-Fal? And in the hadith Muhammad he said they were put together because they had the same topics. So he did not change any part of the actual verses. He
changed. Because when you take sentence out of their places as Allah gave it to him, that is a corruption. If I write a book and I made a sentence in page number 1, and then you take my sentence to page number 50, that is what corruption is about. Even your Quran confirmed that. The Quran says that those who change the words from their location is the one who doing corruption. Is that correct?
See, the thing is that this is what do you call it? This is how Allah said that you should do it.
No. You cannot say to me, this is how Allah you should do it, because if Allah He said this is how you do it, it should be in the Quran. Because remember, Muhammad received revelation either by something called Hadith Qudsi, which is a scam, or Quran. Neither of them, it says what you are saying. Can you show me where in the Quran it says that Allah told Muhammad to change location of verses? The Quran says the opposite. Those who change location of words from their location, you see the Muslim translation, they lie. They say they switch word or twist word from their context. It's a lie. The Quran saying يُحَرِّفُونَ الْكَلَمَ عَنْ مَوَاضِعِهِ. So they change the location of words from their places. In another way, they displace the words. Correct?
So, okay, yes, but the thing is that, as I said the hadith, I said they're multiple. So there's another one by Al-Qadi Abu Bakr. The order of the verses is something that is obligatory and binding.
So now what you confirm to me that you're a prophet. He did not leave the Quran as Allah gave it to him. He started playing with it. You said that, everybody heard you guys. Did he say the prophet told them to put this one here and that one there? You said that.
And this, yes, and this hadith is telling you that Jibreel told him where to put each verse. So that means Allah told him.
If Jibreel
unless you want to
listen.
Yeah.
If Jibreel told him to do that, Jibreel had to receive verses from Allah. Because the Quran says, because this is contradiction. Allah says, the one who changed the words from their right places, he is a bad person. He is betraying God. So those people who change location, they are not good people. And now you are saying to me that Allah, why Allah want to do that? Are you saying to me Allah, when after he gave Muhammad the Quran, he found that he is wrong, and he decided to change the location of what he said?
Now that's a slight debate, because angels they do not have it's a peak of the debate, but they're generally agreed on not to have free will. So if Jibreel told him to do X, then it is usually agreed upon that Allah told him to do X.
My friend, what about free will now? In Islam, there is no free will. I'm saying, listen, focus with me, focus with me. If Jibreel told Muhammad to change the location, why even Muhammad he accept? Shouldn't he say, if Allah give it to me this way, why I am changing it? Did Muhammad ask him why I'm changing it?
Okay, so we know that Jibreel is the one, as we know from the first verse, who gave it to him. It came to Jibreel. It was given to him from Jibreel. So, and we know it's from Allah to Jibreel to Muhammad.
First of all, can you show me where the first verse it says that Jibreel is the one who gave him what he gave him? Where it says Jibreel, where did the name Jibreel appear? Where the name Jibreel appear? So chapter 96, I don't see anywhere the name Jibreel. Where's the name Jibreel? Where's the name Jibreel? There's no name Jibreel.
I think it's mentioned somewhere else.
Is it true that the one who told him that this is Jibreel, it was the cousin of Khadija, Waraq ibn Nawfal?
No, it's because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was physically there. Nobody told him. He was there and then he ran home. No. It's from his own.
Okay, give me a proof that Jibreel told Muhammad, I'm Jibreel. Go ahead.
Well, sure. Wait one sec.
If you find me the proof, I will buy you a ticket, one-way ticket to Afghanistan for vacation in the beach.
No need that become though.
No. I challenge you. You will not find such a thing. When Jibreel he came to Muhammad, you said that nobody told Muhammad. Jibreel told him, I'm Jibreel. Show me where it says that. He did not tell him anything. He said to him, just right away read. He did not say his name. He did not even say Assalamu alaikum.
Yes, as you can see at the start of the verse.
Why Jibreel did not say to Muhammad Assalamu alaikum, which means shalom to you? Why? Is that because he is the devil?
No, simply because that's simply how Allah willed for him to start.
So are you saying to me that this is how Allah delivered the Quran? So how come when the angel came to Mary, he said to her, peace unto you, Mary, shalom to you, Mary? So Gabriel, the one who came to Mary, he cannot be the same Gabriel, the one who came to Muhammad, because Gabriel who came to Mary, the first word he say, the greeting of peace. The one who came to Muhammad, he did not give him peace. He never mentioned the word peace. Muhammad started using the word peace later after he met with the Christian and the Jews, and he learned it from them. Is that correct?
I think there's another hadith about the usage of salam.
No. Don't tell me hadith. Hold on, just focus with me. You see, the first chapter Allah he gave to Muhammad, did even Allah mention his name?
Mention whose name?
Allah. Did he mention his name? In the beginning, like as usual, we see here in the name of Allah. Why here there's no? Why did not say in the name of Allah?
What do you mean? Iqra bismi rabbika allazi. Like, are you saying in Allah's name?
In the top here, the Muslim they added this because they are corrupting the Quran. So I'm asking you now, why in the verses, why Jibreel, which is supposed to just say in the word of Allah, he's not saying his own words. Why Allah did not say to Muhammad, read in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful?
Ayah is read in the name of Allah. Iqra bismi rabbika allazi khalaq.
No, he did not say. He just say your Lord. He didn't say the name.
What do you mean? He just said your name?
Okay, just to make it simple for you. The word Rahman. When the first time the Muhammadan used it? Or Muhammad?
When's the first time that the word Rahman was used? I don't know.
As you see, it is not used.
Wait, are you trying to say why the word Bismillah was not used in the actual revelation, but they added it?
It's not.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Not only this. This is something later add to the names of your God. Muhammad, he learned about the word Rahman from a guy, his name is Rahman al-Yamama. Rahman al-Yamama, he sent him a letter saying in the name of Rahman al-Yamama. Muhammad, he wrote a letter back. He said, hold on. He says, in the name of Allah ar-Rahman. The Arab, they say to Muhammad, Muhammad have a new God? Now he
in the Quran.
Hold on.
In the Quran itself, refers to himself as
I'm asking you, if Allah, his name is Ar-Rahman, why Allah did not mention his name to Muhammad until the guy Rahman al-Yamama show up?
Well, I don't get how you can confirm this, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he says he's Ar-Rahman al-Rahim multiple times in the Quran, in Medina, in Mecca surahs.
My friend, I will take you to your level. Obviously, all of you Muslims, including the Sheikh, they do not know what they are talking about. In chapter 17, verse 110, they ask Muhammad, why you are invoking Ar-Rahman? Why? You can read the tafsir, because they never heard him saying Ar-Rahman before.
Wait.
It's a new name. He used to say Allah. He used to say Allah.
Wait, hold on.
Suddenly Muhammad, he is using the word Rahman.
Wait, hold up. What verse number?
Chapter 17, verse 110.
Okay, wait. Yeah, continue.
All right. So they said, oh, look now, Muhammad, you have two gods, Allah and Rahman, which mean Muhammad never ever used the word Rahman until he learned it from this guy. And suddenly he stuck with it. And this is why I'm saying to you, why when Allah, he sent Jibreel to Muhammad first time, he did not say in the name of Allah, the Rahman ar-Rahim? The reason is very simple. That name does not exist. Muhammad did not learn it yet. He was just using Allah. He learned from Rahman al-Yamama, Rahman Rahim. So he added them now in his book. And this is why the Arab, they were wondering, the kuffar, they were saying, look, Muhammad, he used to call one God, now he's calling two, Allah and Rahman. So Muhammad now, he want to answer them, look, hold on. Your prophet, he gave a very funny, silly answer. He said, all good names belong to Allah. I'm going to call Allah Monica.
Wait, hold up. When did the Arabs say this? In the previous verse?
No, read the interpretation for it.
In the tafsir of the ayah.
Yeah. Can I call Allah Hunter Biden? It's a good name.
Wait, it's not.
Can I call him Trump? Can I call Allah Trump?
It says Ism al-Husna, yani. It's not saying simply good names.
First, I read Arabic, good man. What is Ism al-Husna? Al-Asma al-Husna. So all good names belong to Allah. So now Muhammad could not explain to them where this name is coming from. Shouldn't he say, this is a name Allah told me from before? No. Now he is claiming that all good names belong to Allah. Shushu, Tutu, Mumu, Susu, Fufu, Joe Biden, Obama, Christian Prince. I mean, everybody, call names. You can call Allah whatever you want. A fan, Tesla. Hey, God Tesla, peace upon him. So what? So he cannot explain where and suddenly how this name suddenly appear. And now listen carefully. Chapter 17 in the Quran. What is the real number for this chapter?
I don't know.
Can you find me? According to Revelation.
Because the order that was put, Jibreel told Muhammad this specific order. It's in the hadith.
No problem. So can you tell me this chapter is where can be found?
I mean, you can know whether the surah is Madani or not to judge where it's being revealed.
Okay. So listen carefully. According to the books of the reason of Nuzul, or according to Revelation, this is chapter number 50.
Okay.
50.
Yes, Meccan surah.
Which means Muhammad, he was claiming to be a prophet of Allah and he already received 50 chapter, yet he never mentioned the name Rahman before, ever. So what happened? Allah was playing hide and seek. He did not tell him that his name is Rahman or Muhammad. He liked the name, he just added, and this is what happened. Look, it says it clearly, he added the name. All good names belong to Allah. This is not Allah name.
No,
this is not Allah name. This is not Allah name. This is not Allah name. Read it. Whatever name you invoke to him, whatever name, the Allah, you know, they ask him, why you are calling him Rahman? You have a new God now? He says, I call him Allah or I call him Ar-Rahman. It doesn't matter, for all names belong to Allah. All good names. So obviously, Muhammad, he just copied the name from the guy. 50 chapter he received, he never mentioned the word Rahman. And then if you go in the Quran, just to show you that this book is a book of corruption, chapter 17, verse number 1. I want you to focus with me. This is very tough for you. Do you see here it says, in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, merciful? There's no Rahman. Even in the same chapter.
That's not.
Hold on.
That's not part of.
Hold on. So now, chapter number 50, and yet Ar-Rahman is mentioned in verse 110. Is not even in the beginning. So now, if this is something very important for Allah, this is why later we find in the name of Allah, the most merciful, everywhere, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. But then we will find that they are adding it. Look, guys, do you see? It's not verse number 1. It's a fabrication. If Allah did not say in the name of Allah, why the Muslim put in there Bismillah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim? The Quran does not have it. They added.
Because
hold on. And now let us go. Let us go to verse number 1. Let us go to verse number 1. Verse number 1. Hold on. Verse
Nobody said
verse. Okay. Verse number 1 in the Quran is what verse in Islam?
Verse number 1. Yes, that one is what do you call it? There's a difference of opinion among scholars as to whether to cut the one for Bismillah. But for every other surah, it's agreed upon. You just say Bismillah because you're saying the same way you say Bismillah before you eat. But what I want to talk about is
I'm asking you, according to Revelation, chapter of Al-Fatiha is what chapter?
The first chapter. No, according to Revelation. I don't know again of the chapter.
It says according to you, it's chapter number 5.
According to
your scholars. According to your scholars, it's chapter number 5.
Where are you getting that? Where are you getting this info from? Well, you
can search right now any website. I know them by heart. Go to search Quran according to Revelation. Quran order according to Revelation. You will find it.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you find the website? Any website, open it. Muslim website, don't open the Christian website. They are kuffar.
Okay, yeah, fair. I think I found.
Okay.
Wait.
So does it say Al-Fatiha is number 5?
Okay, fair. Yeah, it's going by Fatiha as number 5.
All right. So guys, focus with me, and I want you to focus with me. We just killed your prophet. Look how what happened. Guys, in chapter number 5, which is now number 1, does it say in the Quran, in verse number 1, in the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim? It says that. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. But we just proved that the first time the word Ar-Rahman is used in chapter number 50, which is today 17.
The scholars already agree. It's already a difference among scholars about whether Bismillah, that first Bismillah.
What scholar? Guys, look at this. So are you saying to me the scholars, it's you who gave me the microphone saying to me, okay, I will give you the reason Quran never changed. It's you who mentioned the topic, and now you are saying to me the Muslim scholar, they differ if chapter of Al-Fatiha start with the name of Allah or not. But what we have now...
There's more. Let me explain it to you. So basically, the Sahaba themselves, they agreed upon that it must be written at the beginning of the surah, apart from Surah At-Tawbah, yeah? But,
mostly. You said
what?
mostly agreed. You said mostly.
No, I said, okay, the Sahaba,
Yeah,
not the scholars.
Sahaba, I mean companions. If the Sahaba,
So
Sahaba is higher than the scholars, they are the companions. Okay, so now the companions of Muhammad, did they agree that Al-Fatiha start with the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, or not?
So the Sahabas agreed upon that every single surah starts with Bismillah except Tawbah. And the things that
okay, hold on, guys. The Sahaba, they agree. Listen to this carefully. He just nailed his prophet. The Sahaba, the companion, they agree that every chapter in the Quran start with in the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. But we just showed you that the first time Muhammad, he mentioned the word Rahman, it was in chapter number 50, which is in the Quran today as 70.
It's not part of the Quran. As you can see in Surah Al-Iqra itself, it says Bismillah at the top written, but it's not given a verse number. You simply
you are saying, okay, no, hold on. Yeah. Okay, in chapter of Al-Fatiha, okay, chapter of Al-Fatiha, is it verse number 1 or it's not?
That is what I'm going to. So basically, the scholars, they have a different opinion regarding this Fatiha only, because the rest are known. They're not actually verses.
Quran, guys, I thought the Quran is a preserved word by word, perfect by perfect, and now the scholars, they disagree, they have different opinion if this verse is part of the chapter or not.
Yes, my guy. As you can see, whether you have it or not, because Bismillah will be read, whether you have it or not. But the thing is, because in like
who care about happy, my friend? Who care about being happy or not? Focus with me, Abdul. Focus. Too much hashish. Listen, this is not about happy or sad. I feel sorry for you. You just said that you Muslims are not sure if this verse is part of this chapter or not. So somebody added. Because as you see, the first time Ar-Rahman appeared, it was a chapter number 50. So there's no way that in chapter number 50 it appeared first time, but we find it in chapter number 1.
Boy. So, what was I trying to say? It's that, oh my days. Brother, I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, now continue.
How old are you? Huh? How old are you?
Does it really matter?
Well, you don't call a sheikh because, you know, according to Islam, it's better if you have 2 witnesses. So if one of them forgot, the other one will remind her.
Of course, I don't have another with me.
You don't know any good sheikh? Like someone smarter, he can beat me?
Okay. I don't have them as either, bro.
You do not what? I don't understand.
I don't have them to call.
No, you can call them.
I don't have.
No, you can call them. Why not? I mean, sheikhs, I like sheikh. You know, like this guy Al-Arifi, the one who making chapter of the apple. Call him, tell him this guy, he claimed to be a scholar, he think he know Islam. Get him busted. You know, look, he is demolishing Islam wherever we go. So Ar-Rahman, obviously, is something being added to the Quran long after. And look, as long in chapter Ar-Rahman, chapter 17, which is 50 in the original Quran, and the first time Rahman appeared, then here you see in that same Al-Fatiha, the word Rahman appear again in verse number 3. So now we have bigger problem because Rahman, Rahim appear twice in the chapter of Al-Fatiha, which means this verse and this verse is a fabrication, at least in one chapter, which is not even 7 verses.
Bro, it's agreed upon that it's before every surah except Tawbah. So
If it's
Bismillah at the
if
start,
it's agreed
whether
upon,
it's the first
okay, thank you guys. He said it's agreed upon that every chapter in the Quran except At-Tawbah, it says in the name of Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. You just killed Muhammad again. Look what happened. I just told you, and I can show you the reference. The first time Muhammad mentioned the word Rahman is in chapter number 50. So how every chapter start with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim if Muhammad gave already 50 chapter, yet he never mentioned the word Rahman?
Yes, I'm not saying that Bismillah was revealed before. What I said is that the Sahabas agree that Bismillah should be said. It should be written.
Guys, see, the Quran is not, guys, did you hear? Now we understand what he is saying. Should be said. Should be said.
Yeah.
So Allah did not add this in the Quran. Muslim, they add it because we should say it.
Nah, it was the Sahabas who said it first, and there's of course a
okay, I want you to recite for me the 10-time breastfeeding for adult verses. I want you to recite for me the 10-time breastfeeding for adult verses.
Wait, let's stay on the topic about Bismillah being.
Yeah, it's the same, because when I do breastfeeding for adult, I like to say in the name of Allah to bless me with those breasts.
So I mean, to start
we prove already there. We prove it. I'm not going to repeat it 100 times, but we want to continue with the preserved Quran, because Muslims, when they say preserved Quran, is a joke. By the way, I like the idea of preserved Quran, because that will mean preserve stupidity, and then the Muslim, they cannot say, oh, this is somebody added. So by saying preserve, they cannot claim that somebody put stupid things in the Quran. So they are more in trouble. That's why me myself, I don't care really for Quran preserved or not. I like it to be preserved so I can love more, and Muslims have no excuse to skip. Like a Muslim, if he say the Quran is not preserved, then when I show him the sun set in muddy boiling water, he can say, oh, this is not Allah said it, it is somebody added there. But now, because they say the Quran is preserved, that they did not give them any chance anymore to skip the immunity, that Allah do not even know where the sun set. And look what happened here. The verse of stoning of a breastfeeding for an adult, which is something I really love. Thank you, Muhammad. Thank you, Allah. I wish we have this in our belief, man. 10-time breastfeeding for adult. What about 12? I think that would be nice at 12. 15. And then the paper was with me under my pillow. When the Messenger of Allah died, we were preoccupied with his death. And then a tame sheep came and ate it. All right. The goat ate the Quran specifically.
I mean, it's agreed upon that the goat ate part is da'if. That part. But the part about
it's da'if?
actual breastfeeding.
This is da'if? This is da'if?
Yes.
So why here it says Hassan?
Huh? Yeah, brother, you know Hassan. Hassan itself is not strong grade.
A second ago you said da'if. Hassan mean good.
Brother, there's multiple opinions on the hadith.
Hassan is good. One of the names of your prophet's grandsons is Hassan. Is that correct?
Yes, but some people say this hadith is sahih.
So Hassan is good or bad?
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that there's multiple
why
opinions.
You don't answer Hassan is good or bad?
The majority of the opinion on this hadith is that it's da'if.
Hassan, don't tell me majority, you're lying. This is Sunan Ibn Majah, and this is an authentic book. This is Sahih Sunan Ibn Majah. The Muslim Sunni, they have 6 Sunni Sahih authentic. This is one of them. 6 writers. And this is one of them. And now I'm asking you, the word Hassan, does it mean good or bad? Why do you want to answer? Is the word Hassan good or bad? The word Hassan, does it mean good or mean bad?
Hassan is strong enough that you can use it when you're in. The exact definition of it is for you can use it in.
Is Hassan good or bad?
strong enough that you can use in
The word Hasan, is the word Hasan mean good or mean bad?
But if in the tree it's the
Is the
second
word
one.
Hasan, the word Hasan, does it mean in Arabic
Bro.
good or mean bad?
Oh, there's three ratings for hadith.
The word Hasan, guys, you see, speaking to a goat is easier. He is scared to say it means good because this is what Hasan means. The grandson of Muhammad, his name is Hasan, which means good. He don't want to say Hasan means good. He want to explain. Don't explain.
Because
doesn't say it is good or it says it's bad. It says it's good.
brother, there's three. Okay, Hasan is basically the middle. Da'if is the weakest, and Sahih is the strongest. Hasan is the middle.
All right, all right, okay, hold on. Okay, so now, your prophet, did he receive 10 times breastfeeding for adult verses? Yes or no?
The fact is, this hadith is not even strong enough to use.
I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you about this hadith no more. I'm asking you, did your prophet receive 10 times breastfeeding for adult? Yes or no?
What proof is there? Is this not the only proof, supposed proof that he did?
This is not my question. I'm asking you. You see, I'm just being so patient with you. Hold on. Don't play with me.
Yeah.
So now I'm asking you. I'm asking you. So now, did your prophet receive verses saying a man should do breastfeeding for adult from a woman, she is not his wife, 10 times? Either you say yes, he received such a thing, or you say never.
I'm looking at different things. Okay, yeah. So the multiple versions of each version of this hadith, they all agree on that fact that verse did exist. That verse did exist.
Thank you very much. So it is Sahih. So now, where is the verse? So hold on. You said this is true. Allah, He sent 10 times command, 10 times Muslim women, they have to give their boobs to stranger to suckle them. And you agreed. Where we can find the verse?
That is not what the Arabic. In the same hadith, it says it was abrogated. That لا ننسخ من آية أو ننسيها نأتي بخير منها أو مثلها.
Okay, you just gave another screwdriver to your God. Now, guys, did he say it says is abrogated by 5? Show me the verse of abrogated by 5. So now we have two missing. The one with 10 and the one with 5. You see, you are digging under your feet. So can you show me the verses which is abrogating the other verse? It was 10 times and now it is 5 times. All right. Can you show me the verses?
It's not saying that's abrogated 5. It's saying other hadith established the number for fosters to be 5.
It's you who said the word abrogated, not me.
Yes, and that's what. But I want you to.
All right.
The other verse.
So hold on. Who is the one who command you to abrogate the verses and take it off from the Quran? Can you show me reference that your prophet said, don't write those verses in the Quran because they are shameful?
Wait, what? No, it's simply what do you call it? What are you saying again? What are you saying again?
Muslim, he cannot focus. Abdul, look at my finger here. Focus. So now, your God, he sent verse of 10 times breastfeeding for adult. You said Allah abrogated by 5, which is very silly to believe, because why Allah will make it 5? It was 10. Like Allah, he found himself mistaken with the number. 10 is not necessarily to make it 5. Is that a joke? And what 5 can do and what 10 can do, and they have to be in different time. But this is another question. Allah, he abrogated the 10 by 5. Where is the 5 verse? Where is the command of abrogation to 5? Can you show it to me?
In this, okay, so one thing I want to agree on, that you can see in the hadith, it says that the number is for fosters to be 5.
No,
It's not saying for
no.
adults.
This is not for fostery. What fostery? This is for adult, not for kid.
It says it literally there. Okay, let's see in Arabic.
Read it. Here we go. رضاعة الكبير رضاعة الكبير الكبير adult.
And then look at what it's saying about it's not saying it in Arabic, but it says in the English.
Simply, there's no such a thing. This is additional. Here, this part.
And
here, this part here in English is a note. This is not in the Hadith. This is your funny, silly Muslim website. Adding stupid things is not part of the Hadith. So now I'm asking you. 10-time adult breastfeeding. What is the verse?
And you can literally see them explaining that it's for fosters.
Where is the verse? Okay, listen. They can add many explanations as they want. Do you have a proof that this verse is taken for a reason beside the goat ate it?
The goat eating part is agreed upon to be da'if.
That is, my friend, that's a lie. Because simply, if it's da'if, why it says there it is Hasan?
Because you know, each hadith there's not a single narration of a hadith. Multiple people, there will be multiple narrations of a hadith. So the hadith is said by multiple people on a Hassan rating, Sahih rating, up to the goat eating part. You get where I'm going with this?
No, I don't. You know, what I am saying, if Allah, He sent such a chapter, and you confirm that chapter was there, who is the one behind deleting this chapter from the Quran?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says himself, مَا نَنْسَخْ مِنْ آيَةٍ أَوْ نُنْسِيهَا نَأْتِي بِخَيْرٍ مِنْهَا أَوْ مِثْلِهَا.
So are you saying to me, okay, guys, translate what you said so people can laugh.
مَا نَنْسَخْ, nothing is abrogated. مِنْ آيَةٍ, nothing is abrogated from the Quran. It's Surah Baqarah. Wait, pull up the verse. Surah Baqarah verse around the end of Juz 1. Wait, I'll pull it up myself.
I have it on the screen. So now, Allah, He caused verses to be forgotten. Did your God Allah says He caused the Quran to be forgotten?
That is not what it says. It says manans. It's an explanation in English for us. Manansakh min ayatin.
No, it's
the word to forget is not.
It's not there. The word forgotten not there.
No, I'm saying the English is explanation for us.
No.
It's basically saying that.
I said to you, you see, you Muslim, now you're trying to find out. You are so scared. Does it say to cause you to forget? To cause you to forget or not? Does it say cause you to forget or not?
The ayah is saying Allah can remove the existence of a ruling of verse.
It doesn't say cause
you will not do that.
It doesn't say cause you to forget. It doesn't say cause you to forget.
It says, brother, that they use. You can see them use the word to explain it better in English, man and stuff. Like what?
Does it say the word forget? Does it say the word forget? Yes or no?
No.
No. Guys, doesn't say. I never met a Muslim is not a Abdul liar. Here we go. It's in front of you.
So, and where in Arabic does it say forget? Man and sah. When this is the word, what's the word for forget again?
It's in front of you, Abdul. In front of you. Potato. Nunsiha. Why every Muslim is not? Why every Muslim is a potato?
Nunsiha is to forget. It says nansakh. Oh, you're talking about nunsiha later.
You see, I should kick you out from here a long time ago, but I'm being patient with you. You see how patient I am with you? I mean, you keep saying it's not there, and then I get you busted. You say it's not there, and I get you busted. So your God, He calls you to forget the Quran. But you call me and you say, you want to prove to me that the Quran never changed, when even your God saying He will make you forget the Quran. So now let's go back to zero. So the verses of breastfeeding for adult, did Allah cause you to forget? Did Allah cause you to forget the 10-time breastfeeding for adult?
Brother, what I want you to understand, why I was saying about not forgetting is because He said,
don't explain. It's confirmed now. It's a confirmed. It's in front of us. You cannot lie about it. So now, who is the one who made the verse of 10 times breastfeeding for adult disappear? Is it Allah or the goat? Allah or the goat?
The goat part has been agreed upon to be da'if. But what I'm saying is that
is false. In the website I showed you, it says Hassan. Secondly, as long you confirmed that the verse came. What is the verse?
What I'm trying to say is that
didn't you say Allah? Yes, He sent 10 times breastfeeding for adult. You said that, correct?
What I'm trying to say is that
don't try to say. Just give me the answer. You agree that Allah sent down 10 times breastfeeding for adult. Did you agree or not?
Brother, the hadith. If we go back to square zero, the hadith.
Did you agree or not?
The hadith is not even strong to begin with.
I'm not talking about that hadith. I'm asking you, repeat what you said. Do you agree that Allah, He sent down a command for Muslim women to give her boobs 10 different times to adult? Yes or no?
Brother, look. Let's focus on the hadith is literally all the hadith says.
I want you to say yes or no. Already you said yes, you forgot? You said yes, the scholars, they agree that Allah, He sent verses of a breastfeeding for adult. You said that already.
I'm trying to explain it as properly.
No, I don't want you to explain. I just confirm. So confirm what you said to me before. So did Allah send the breastfeeding for adult verses, yes or no?
So yes, for multiple.
Yes. Okay. Hold on. Don't explain now. Yes. So now, as long you said yes, hold on. Now you can explain. Now you can explain. As long Allah, He sent verses of 10 times breastfeeding for adult. Where is the verse?
Does the same hadith not say it was abrogated?
If it's abrogated, that means now we have 2 verses missing, not only one. Where is the one for 10? No. Where is the one for 10 and where is the one for 5?
Brother, you can see to overrule. This is why I'm saying we should look at the tafsir of this.
Don't give me tafsir, because tafsir have to give reference who is the one who deleted those verses. Give me the reason. Where is the verses? You can read any tafsir you want. Who is the one who deleted? Who is the one who took those verses from the Quran? So now we have 2 problems instead of 1. One verse was 10 times breastfeeding for adult. The second verse was 5 times for adult. Where we can find the 10 time? Where we can find the 10? And where we can find the 5? They are gone.
Okay. Look, let me read out these hadiths. Okay, that hadith itself, it has part that is da'if and a part that is sahih. One hadith that is sahih, Imam Malik says that revealed of the Quran, 10 definite breastfeedings are required to establish the relationship of mahram. Then that was abrogated and replaced with 5. Another from Yahya ibn Sa'id. It was revealed in the Quran that 10 breastfeedings are required to establish the relationship of mahram, then 5 are required. Another, so you can see where I'm going with this. There's no.
You are going nowhere because you are being an idiot. Because simply you are mixing between breastfeeding for a child and breastfeeding for adult. Breastfeeding for adult does not make a man a breast. Okay, let's make it simple. Is a breastfeeding for adult make the man forbidden for the women?
Brother, what I'm saying here, I'm saying for a man, and this is what the hadith is saying. It's saying to be a mahram.
No. It doesn't make you a muhram. It doesn't.
Brother, this is why I need to explain it. Okay? This is why I'm trying to explain it.
No.
Okay,
you say to make you a muhram. It does not make you a muhram, which means the man still can have sex with the women, correct?
Brother, this is why I'm saying you should let us explain. We should look at the tafsir. Anyway, the ayah in the Quran that's referring to this, the ayah that's referring to 5, I'm pretty sure it's وَالْوَالِدَاتُ يُرْضِعْنَ أَوْلَادَهُنَّ, or it's another one. I'm pretty sure it's وَالْوَالِدَاتُ يُرْضِعْنَ.
So listen, make it simple for me. I want you to tell us, what is the purpose of this breastfeeding for adult?
For the mahram status, that is what is said in the hadith that are sahih that I have 4, okay? Not this one, the one about the goat eating. anything that has the goat eating is, I'm reading this word for word, Muhammad ibn Ishaq.
Why you never give me an answer, Frank? Why you want to give me a speech? Just give me the answer. What the purpose of this breastfeed for adult? Does it make the man forbidden from the woman to have sex with her? So if a woman, she gave her boobs to the guy, and he played with them and he sucked them 10 different days, is he still can marry her and have sex with her, or he cannot?
Brother, this is why we need to look at the tafsir that explains better for both of us.
You can look as much you want. Give me the answer.
The hadith, okay, I'm trying to explain to you as best as I can.
Don't explain now. Give me the answer and then explain. So can the man still have sex with this woman after breastfeeding for adult? Yes or no?
I cannot give you, because I don't even know the complete fatwa on this. Because what the hadith is saying,
okay.
is saying
so
it was revealed in the...
So now, what is the, according to your understanding, what is the logic of this 10-time breastfeeding adult? Why Allah giving your wife command so she can give her breast to the neighbor? What is the point?
That's not what the hadith is saying. All the hadith say, it was revealed in the Quran, different wording, that the Quran ruling was 10 definite breastfeedings to establish the relationship of mahram. This is what all of them are saying. Then all of them say this was abrogated and replaced with 5.
So what is the purpose? So explain to the audience, either your God is satanic, commanding Muslim women to cover their hair, but to show their boobs and suckle it. Like there's a guy in YouTube, his name is Muhammad Hijab, and there's a guy in YouTube, his name is Shamsi. Shamsi, he will suck the boobs of Muhammad Hijab wife, and this is lawful in Islam. But what is the purpose of this? What is the logic of this?
It's saying that the ruling of those 10 breastfeedings to establish the relationship of mahram.
No, it does not.
Like,
no, it does not.
Really?
No, it does not.
Yes,
that is a lie. Okay.
If you want to disagree
with me, do you want to get me busted? Do you want to get me busted? Here we go. This is your Islamic website, and this is the fatwa says that breastfeeding for adult 10 times does not make a muhram, does not make the man forbidden for the women to have sex with her.
I'm not saying it's 10 either. I'm trying to explain to you.
No. You said that it make him muhram. You lied. It doesn't.
Brother, I'm trying to explain. I'm not saying that either.
You said that already. Now you try to change what you said. You said that it's recorded in YouTube. So listen, this is the title. This is the title of the fatwa. The fatwa number 3901. The breastfeeding for adult does not make it forbidden for the man to have sex with her. So now, as long as we confirm that this does not make the man forbidden for the women, so what's the purpose of it?
Brother, I'm trying to
what is the purpose? What is the purpose of it if it's still the man can have sex with the women? What is the purpose? What is the reason to command a Muslim woman to give her boobs to the neighbor 10 times? 10 different days.
The hadith does not say this. The hadith says, and I'm saying again for the 3rd time, it was revealed in the Quran that 10 definite breastfeedings are required to establish the relationship of mahram. This can refer to the foster,
false. It says, read carefully, you speak Arabic, you read Arabic. Does it say Arda'ul Kabir?
Let's look at the tafsir.
We are not talking about nursing a child. We are talking nursing a man. Sexual thing.
The word hadith, okay, you're looking at Hassan hadith. I'm looking at 5 Sahih hadith, and the wording used here is 10 definite breastfeedings, okay? It's not saying 10.
No, they are talking about, okay, there is 2 kinds of breastfeeding in Islam. There's the one for the baby, a child, which is a normal thing, everybody do. And the one we are talking about is about for giving the woman her breast to an adult. So now, we're talking, okay, hold on. So are you saying your prophet did not command, are you saying the Quran did not command Muslim women to give her breast to adult?
What I'm trying to say is that we should look at what the hadith is saying.
You're saying we should look. You look and give me the answer. Give me the answer. Did your prophet command Muslim women to give their boobs to adult men? Yes or no?
The hadith, I'm not saying, the hadith is saying breastfeeding.
So can you say, so is it for adult or no? Is it for adult or no?
Simply, it's not saying for adults.
So
the hadith
so
we're looking,
it is it?
we're looking-
So I don't care. Tell me the answer. Tell me your belief. Do you believe that the hadith is speaking about giving the breast to an adult, or it doesn't never mention adult?
this is not my belief, bro. We still need to look at the tafsir of the ayahs and try to understand it.
Let
But there'll be
me
fatwa-
get you busted. Let me get you busted. Do you see the chapter name?
Brother,
The chapter of a breastfeeding for adult. Do you see it?
where yes,
So
I have
how
not
you
said that
say
this is-
how you say this is not what it is if the whole chapter is about breastfeeding for adult, and not only that, your prophet he commanded the Muslim women. Just you are a liar, man. You have no shame. You're a prophet. He commanded the women. She have okay. Did your prophet command a Muslim woman to give her breast to a stranger? And she said he is a growing man. The prophet he said, I know he's a growing man.
So have you switched hadith?
Huh?
You've totally switched hadith now. You switched hadith for hadith.
Are you
know?
saying to me that Muhammad is a Modi, the guy in India, when he say commanding Muslim women to give their breast, he have no base? He is lying. He is making fabricating. So either breastfeeding for adult. So what? I'm not switching hadith. I show you the first one. Aisha, she said that. It says Hassan. Now I'm showing you your prophet is speaking to a growing woman and a growing man. He commanded her. He commanded her to do breastfeeding for the guy. She said, "How I'm going to do that to him when he is a growing man?" Your prophet, he said, "I know he's a growing man."
So my guy, so can we agree on one thing, okay? The hadith with the what do you call it? The hadith with the eating and the hadith with the goat eating the thing, the hadith with it referencing a man, that one it has parts that are da'if, parts of it Hassan, that one is all over the place. Look at the hadith.
So you Muslim, one place you say is da'if, one place you say is Hassan. This is how corrupt Islam. But this is not our topic. My topic now. Listen carefully. People are dying laughing at your garbage cult. Why your prophet command the women to give her boobs to a stranger?
But my guy, have we looked at the what do you call it? The final fatwa on the breastfeeding thing, bro.
Yeah, it says it make no difference. It make no difference.
It does.
No, it does not.
It will because
no, it does not.
Here
we go. Read it. Don't lie. Read it. Read it. Here we go. In front of you. This is the question for the fatwa. Does it make it forbidden for the man if he do breastfeeding from adult? The answer no. No. And this is according to all Islamic Sunni sect. فمذهب الجمهور والأئمة الأربعة وغيرهم أن رضاع الكبير لا يحرم. You see it? Apologize for lying. Apologize right now.
The doctrine of the majority,
Yeah,
the
brother,
four
I'm
imams
still,
and others, is that
pulling up
breastfeeding.
Apologize for lying. Did I show the
Brother,
proof?
what?
Did I show the proof of what I am saying, or you are the liar?
Okay, brother, what you're showing right now is showing that this hadith that you showed, the first one, that one is just agreeing that it's da'if. Now what we have to look at now.
No, they are saying that this act will not make the man forbidden. They are not even talking about the goat hadith. Don't fabricate. Don't fabricate.
I'm not fabricating.
Okay.
Because the hadith,
no, for stupid idiot. We are not talking about the goat no more. We are talking about, you said if a man suckle the women boobs 10 different times, he will become forbidden. Now I'm showing you that this is not true.
I said breastfeeding every single time. I said it revealed in the Quran 10 different times that 10 definite breastfeedings. I said breastfeeding.
No,
I never said
it
man.
says for adult. It says for adult.
The hadith, okay, the one you're looking at is a bundle because a part of it da'if
Listen. Why you cannot be honest for a second? Does it say in front of you that the imams, they say breastfeeding for adult does not make the man forbidden? Does it say that or not?
So, like, is that disagreeing with these hadiths I'm reading. If the man breastfeeds from a
I'm losing
woman,
my voice with you. Does your Imam says, because I said to you, what is the purpose of this 10 time? You said the man will become muhram, which means forbidden for him to sleep with her, which is a lie. It does not. It does not stop. Get out of here, you coward liar. You have no dignity. I'm not going to speak to you anymore. What a trashy person. I'm showing a reference in the front of your eyes. We show him the hadith, breastfeeding for adult, eaten by the goat. He say it's da'if, the website said it's hasan, which means good. He say that breastfeeding for adult make the man forbidden for the women. We show him the fatwa. Here we go. The fatwa in the front of your eyes. Let me translate the whole page. The whole page. And this is the title. Breastfeeding for adult will not make it forbidden, which means the man still can have sexual intercourse with the women. This is the title. And here is the question. If an elder man, he breastfeeding a woman, does that make him forbidden for her? The answer, no. The doctrine of all the major 4 Islamic sects, the Muslim Sunni, they have 4 scumbag sects. All of them, they agree that the breastfeeding for adult person will not make him forbidden for her. Aisha herself, she used to command her nieces to do breastfeeding for adults. The wives of the Prophet, they used to practice it. We show him the reference. We show him to read. We say, it's in front of you. Does it say that or not? He refused to read. Each time I say to him, does it say that in front of you? He don't read. You are a big fat liar. You said, yes, it make it forbidden. No. And let me post the link. Here we go. So everybody will see that every Muslim is a liar. When I say every Muslim is a liar, I am not exaggerating. Honestly, this is the truth. Be my witness. We are showing it in the screen. You can open now the page, use Google Translation, the fatwa there. In fact, there is the same article in English, but you need to find it. The same article in English. No dignity, no honesty. It is impossible to find a Muslim, he is not a liar. I mean, imagine we are showing a reference in front of them in all languages. Still they deny it. And Aisha, the wife of Muhammad, she was commanding her nieces to do it too. What a religion. The whole country, men is going to Muslim women's houses sucking their boobs. But remember, those women, they are conservative. They cover their hair, but you can play with their boobs. That's amazing religion. A woman, she's, she go in the beach, she cover herself, she's wearing hijab, she look like a zombie in the beach. But then you go to her in the car, you say, can I suckle you? Oh, sure, mashallah. Which boob you want to start with? Huh? The reason he don't want to answer, I asked him 1,000 times. What is the purpose of this? He lied, he said, it make the person forbidden. This is how stupid this religion is. Therefore, if you forbid adoption, how breastfeeding will make you adopted by the women? Muslim, they forbid adoption. You see how stupid those people are? If you Muslim forbid adoption, how if a man suckle your wife boobs, did he become her son now? And then we show you here that all the scholars agree that this act will not forbidden you from having sex with this woman. So what's the point? This is how stupid garbage this cult is. And look, after all the time I gave him repeating my question, he says I kick him out. I am muting him. Do you see the coward? I repeat the same question 1,000 times, losing my voice, and now he's complaining. Kick, mute, speak over. Until now you did not answer. You lied, you said that this will make it forbidden. We got you busted. Your scholars say no, it doesn't. So if you want to come back, I will bring you. But you have to read what I'm showing you. Aisha, she command her nieces to do breastfeeding for adult. And you have to do it in 10 different times. You said that the hadith doesn't say 10, it says 10 times, but doesn't say for adult. You are a big fat liar. The hadith says 10 different times for adult. 10. It is impossible to find a Muslim is a Muslim. They are not Muslims. They are Muhammadan. They are ashamed of their religion. They deny what is in the Quran. They deny what is in the Hadith.